Harry Styles is apparently getting married to Zoë Kravitz, and Niall Horan just became the first One Direction member to publicly address it, but in the most Niall way possible, which is to barely acknowledge it while also kind of confirming it. The way this went down during a radio interview is absolutely hilarious, and it's giving us all the One Direction nostalgia while also raising a million questions about Harry's secret wedding plans. Let's break down what Niall said, what he didn't say, and what this all means for Harry and Zoe. Niall Horan became the first One Direction member to publicly address Harry's upcoming nuptials, and when pressed by radio hosts about whether his mentioned weddings involved old people you used to work with, he laughed and said, "Oh, right, no. Okay, so let's unpack this very carefully worded non-denial denial. Niall was on a radio show and he mentioned going to weddings, plural. The hosts picked up on that and asked if those weddings involved old people you used to work with, which is obviously code for, is Harry Styles getting married and are you invited? And Niall's response is, "Oh, right, no, with a laugh. Now, that could mean no, Harry's not getting married, or it could mean no, I'm not going to confirm that on your radio show. The laugh suggests he knows exactly what they're asking and he's deflecting. Let's establish the context. Harry Styles and Zoë Kravitz have been dating since early 2025. They've been relatively private about their relationship, but they've been photographed together, they've attended events together, and sources close to both have confirmed they're serious. Zoë Kravitz is the daughter of Lenny Kravitz and Lisa Bonet. She's an actress known for Big Little Lies, The Batman, and directing Blink Twice, which starred her now fiancé Channing Tatum. Wait, no, that was her previous relationship. Zoe and Channing split in 2024, and shortly after, she started dating Harry. Harry is, well, Harry Styles. Former One Direction member, solo superstar, fashion icon, actor, one of the most famous people in the world, and famously private about his personal life, despite being constantly in the public eye. So if Harry and Zoe are getting married, it makes sense that they'd try to keep it under wraps for as long as possible. And it makes sense that when Niall accidentally referenced weddings on a radio show, the hosts would immediately pounce on it. The fact that Niall is the first One Direction member to publicly address this is interesting. Not Louis, not Liam, not Zayn, who barely talks to anyone from 1D anymore. Niall, the one who's always been the most diplomatic, the most friendly with everyone, the most likely to accidentally reveal something while trying to be nice. Niall saying, "Oh, right, no," sounds like someone who just realized he almost revealed something he wasn't supposed to. Like when you're talking and you mention something and then immediately go, "Wait, I wasn't supposed to say that." If they're keeping it secret, it would probably be a small, intimate ceremony, maybe in the UK where Harry's from, maybe in the Bahamas or somewhere tropical and private. Definitely not a big LA celebrity wedding with paparazzi everywhere. The guest list would presumably include Niall Horan, which is why he mentioned weddings in the first place. Would the other One Direction members be there? Probably Louis and Liam. Probably not Zayn, since he's been disconnected from the group for years. Would Zoe's famous family be there? Obviously, her dad Lenny Kravitz would be there. Maybe her mom Lisa Bonet. Zoe's stepmom Jason Momoa? Quite possibly, since he and Zoe are reportedly close even after he and Lisa split. This would be a very high-profile wedding, even if they tried to keep it low-key. Harry Styles marrying Zoë Kravitz means the merger of two major entertainment families, the Kravitz-Bonet-Momoa dynasty, and whatever you want to call Harry's sphere of influence. The fact that wedding rumors are swirling now in May 2026 suggests it might happen this summer. Summer weddings are popular, and if Niall is already mentioning weddings he's attending, maybe Harry's is coming up soon. So congratulations to Harry and Zoe on their rumored upcoming wedding, and thanks to Niall Horan for being just bad enough at keeping secrets that we all know something's happening, but just good enough that we don't know the details yet. The One Direction boys, still looking out for each other, still accidentally revealing secrets on radio shows. Some things never change.